I mean, you know what they say. If you want a bone, you just gotta go to Bone Lake. Sex joke. Bone Lake stars Maddie Hasson and is about a couple's vacation at a secluded estate is upended when they're forced to share the mansion with a mysterious couple. From director Mercedes Bryce Morgan, we are talking her brand new horror film, Bone Lake. Now, I've not seen any of her previous work, but this movie had a trailer that just seemed very sexual. So I saw this trailer with my female friend a while ago, and she was like, that movie looks like it has a lot of sex in it. And I was like, well, it is called Bone Lake, and it seems like from the trailers there's a lot of boning in it. So obviously the trailer is like, hey, sex sells, which makes a lot of sense, but it's also a horror movie coming in October. That's the thing I was intrigued on. And so I walked out of this movie saying, this is a fun ass time, okay? This is a lot of fun. I really enjoy this movie. I do have a few issues that kind of hold it back from being a movie that, like, I strongly recommend, but if you're looking for a really fun, bloody Halloween movie, here's this movie. So let's get straight into the positives. This cast is fantastic. It's morely just our four characters in this movie, the two couples. All four of them give fantastic performances. Their dialogue felt so real. Like, this kind of dialogue is my favorite, where, like, the chemistry is just, you can feel it. Like, every single one of these couples' dialogue felt like they were really in a relationship. And I love Maddie Hasson. She's our, like, main female lead with her and her boyfriend. And I loved her performance. She was so good in this movie. I love her character dynamic between her boyfriend, how they've had struggles in the past, and this weekend is supposed to be a good getaway. And then this couple shows up, and we got a barbarian situation where they both are booked on the same house, which this house, this lake house, is like a literal mansion. And so everything's normal. There's a few awkward moments that the movie does a really good job as an audience member. You're like, ooh, what do you say in this moment? And then there's moments that make you want to strangle certain characters, like, oh my god, I can't believe he just did that or said that. There's great moments like that. And the funny thing is, that's the first, like, 40 minutes of this movie. You kind of forget it's a horror movie at one point. You're like, whoa, what, where is all the scary stuff? Because I was so into this, the couple dynamic, how awkward it was, what the next drama moment was gonna be. And then obviously, I mean, you can't deny it. There's a lot of good sexual stuff in this movie. And as a person that likes women, you're going to see very beautiful women on screen, half naked, and kiss guys and have sex. And it's a very horny movie. I have no problem with that. But what's funny is the script does a great job making that sexual tension alive and making things awkward and making just you continue watching this movie. Because when it first opens, it is gruesome. That's all I'll really say. But I will say that opening scene felt very cartoonish, very over the top. And then the rest of the movie has a very serious, fun tone that I felt like the cold open wasn't my favorite, honestly, even though it has a very gruesome part. When you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But either way, I just thought, like, when the movie actually gets going to the horror aspects, it becomes even better. Like, it becomes bloody. It becomes fun. Is the reveal of what's going on kind of predictable? Yeah, I will admit that. It's very obvious to me. It's like, all right, well, that's going to be this, and that's what's going to be happening. But the actual, like, revelation of, like, the insights of, like, why certain things are happening, I found intriguing in today's climate of people who are dating. Like, I have a special lady friend. I love her dearly. She's a great person in my life. And then you look in people's lives of, like, other relationships, good ones, bad ones. This movie touches on that. And I love that they do that for a horror movie that also is trying to be sexy and horny. It combines it really well. And that's why I got to give it to Mercedes Bryce Morgan. Wherever she does next, I want to see the direction, the style, the cinematography, the colors in this movie. It's just a movie that's really well made, well put together. And by the end of it, I was like, I will totally watch this again. It's a lot of fun. It's really got that awkward sexual tension that you do want in these kind of movies, especially with this story. Now, I do have one, like, major issue, and it's at the end. And I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a reveal at the end of this movie. It's ooey. I don't know why. It doesn't seem it was needed. I might have missed, like, the messaging of why this certain reveal was needed. But when it's revealed, it's like, ew. The whole time. The rest of the time, it kind of changes the outlook of the movie. You're like, oh. Because now when you watch this movie knowing the twist, you're like, that's fucking gross. Again, can't say without spoiling it. And then I will say, the final action boat scene wasn't my favorite action scene. It felt very choppily edited. It felt like it was really tight quarters because it was on a boat, but like I wasn't a fan of that being the final action scene, you could say. But either way, it's a lot of fun. I think people are going to really enjoy this. I think people who want to see sexual horniness will also enjoy this movie. But then again, as a horror movie, I had a ton of fun. I'm going to give Bone Lake a B+. It is October. It's spooky season. So go see this movie if you can. If you have a significant other, take them with you. Honestly, they will have a ton of fun. This movie has its like really funny moments and like cringy, like awkward moments that build that tension. And then the horror happens and then it gets bloody. It's got a good time. Honestly, I really enjoyed this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this movie review and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.